Welcome to the Warframe weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Basmu. Now, this weapon, at the time of recording of this video, is not available in the game outside of trading for it with other players, because the blueprint for the Basmu is tradable. The weapon was first made available during the Scarlet Spear event, where you could buy the blueprint from Little Duck, and it then returned during the Orphic's Venom event, where you could buy the blueprint from Father. So there's a good chance the weapon will return into the game in some way, shape or form. So I will leave a link to the official Wikipedia website for the Basmu so that when you're watching the video you can check it out to see if the weapon is available or if you're gonna have to buy it from someone else. The Basmu is a Mastery Rank 11 primary rifle / beam weapon that has decent crit, very high status, and the primary fire does pure electricity and then splashes pure heat in a range of 1.7 meters. And the secondary fire fires a chaining beam that does pure electricity with very low crit chance, though a very high crit multiplier, and once again high status. The primary fire is just great. It has a ton of fire rate, it does good damage, and it procs a ton of status with fairly reliable crit if you invest into it as well. The secondary fire, the beam that chains around, is a lot better if you have some source of flat crit, like from a crit Kavat for example, or from Harrow. But it's still pretty solid even if you don't have any sources of flat crit. Now, one thing to bear in mind with this weapon is that while it does use a battery style magazine, so it will recharge over time and it does recharge very quickly, there is a unique mechanic that forces you to reload the weapon if you deplete the magazine all the way. Now, when this happens, you will see 3 radial pulses happen during the reload that have a 10-meter radius. And any enemy caught within these 3 pulses will be staggered, they will be dealt 10 true damage, and you will be healed for 10 times the damage that you've done with the pulses. Plus, your primary and secondary fire will mark enemies, which will then cause more health to be stolen from them with the pulses. As far as the build is concerned, I personally think the best way of doing things is to simply go hybrid with heavy crit investment and then utilize hunter munitions to get extra slash procs. This gives you a ton of single target damage that scales really well and also splashes a lot of that damage to enemies near your primary target. It's just a great combination of stuff. You get a ton of viral procs, so you increase the damage done to the enemy's health, which you can then capitalize on with the slash procs from hunter munitions and the heat procs from the splash damage. Plus you get some occasional electricity procs which will stagger the enemies as well. The Basmu is just fantastic. The primary fire is great, the secondary fire can cover quite a large area even though the chaining range on the beam is only 7 meters, but it's 7 meters in between each new enemy, and the healing you can get from it is fantastic as well, especially since you're not forced into it. So I would absolutely recommend you pick the Basmu up. It is a fantastic weapon and I would highly recommend you pick it up as soon as it becomes available, or you get some platinum to buy it from someone else. And that is pretty much all there is to it. So I thank you very much for watching as always, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I will see you next time. Bye bye.